Hello and welcome to the first episode of this brand new playthrough of Pokemon Infinite Fusion. Now, if you've been on the channel all lately, you will know that I have a weekly-ish series going on where we go around and we play on a site called the Pokemon Fusion Generator. Now, this game is heavily inspired by that. In fact, it uses the sprites from the Pokemon Fusion Generator to create, as you can see, quite crazy Pokemon fusions. So, that being said, that means this is essentially a totally random game because, as you can see by the test on your screen, I did go ahead and check, there is a built-in randomization function into this game, meaning we can go ahead and we can randomize out of 125,000 different Pokemon fusion combinations. This is a Pokemon Fire Red ROM hack, and I am excited to go. I don't know too much about this game as such. As I said, I just made a test to check that it was all working. But we are going with randomized. We can go ahead and choose our age. Sadly, it only goes up to 17, I believe. Yep. And we can't change the city that we come from, although that would be fun. Imagine if you could just start in like Future City or something. That'd be a crazy experience in and of itself. But we're going to go ahead, call ourselves Carlos, nice and simple. We are going to be a male. We are going to submit that as our form. And we are ready to go. So as I said, I don't know too much about Infinite Fusion itself. I know we can fuse Pokemon together. I know it's a playthrough of Pokemon Fire Red generally. And I know we can randomize it. That's my knowledge out of the way, so hopefully this is going to be a ton of fun. Randomized trainers? Yes. Randomized gym types? Yes. Randomized starters? You can probably guess this, but yes. Randomized wild Pokemon, of course. We're going to make everything as random as possible because, you know, no matter how many times you play through a game, right, if you use a different Pokemon, it always gets a little bit stale. Even if you do a randomizer, like I've done quite a few randomizers of Pokemon Emerald in my time, you know, at the end of the day, you're still using the same Pokemon. This game, however, 125,000, I want it as random as possible, because this is something that I can play through quite a lot. Insane randomization? Sure. Insane randomization? Sure. Randomized items? Of course. While playing with randomized items, it is likely that you will come across unimplemented items. I get to break things? Be wary of items without a sprite. Oh, we're touching all the items without a sprite. You can guarantee it. Randomized TMs? Yes. Base stats range 300 BST. Okay. Starts on. This is just double checking everything. Are those things correct? Yes. So this is going to take a little while, so we will go ahead and cut back to when everything's done. Are we good? Use custom sprites when available. Yes. Would you like to turn autosave on? No, because autosave is a scary thing that can potentially ruin recordings, as I have learned. You can modify the various settings in the options menu at any time. So with that, I believe everything is randomized. Let's get into a little bit of the story. Silph Co. is now proud to announce the new product that will revolutionize Pokemon battling. Introducing the DNA splices, which have a surprisingly strong amount of lore and actual sense to them, considering they're in the base game and they do fuse Pokemon. You know, I'm only just thinking about this, but that actually makes a lot of sense. This revolutionary new device extracts the DNA of two Pokemon and combines them to create an entirely new species, such as Nidoqueen and Nidoking, which is not very imaginative, but still. Select any two Pokemon, use your DNA splices on them, and just watch the magic happen before your eyes. Poof. It's beautiful. Fused Pokemon can learn moves from both halves, which gives them an edge over regular Pokemon. And now you can try it on your very own Pokemon. Yes, please. DNA Splice is now available for purchase at every Pokemon. It's going to be interesting to see just how much the randomization plays in with the fusions. That's a Metapod versus a Rattata-Pidgey I just saw. I'm already excited, because they won't be a Metapod and a Rattata-Pidgey. We're going to, like, jump right into this and see some horrifying fusions, I can guarantee. But, to start things off, we are going to go ahead and grab ourselves our potion, as there is always the trusty starting potion. We know this well. It's been a long time of playing Pokemon Fire Red. I'm ready for this. Carlos, we received a letter for you. It's from the Pokemon League. Here, open it. Dear Carlos, we are pleased to announce that your Pokemon League application has been accepted. Hey! You are hereby recognized as an official Pokemon trainer. You can now earn badges to take part in the Pokemon League Challenge. You will find your trainer card attached to this lab. Most importantly, it means that we can go ahead and fuse Pokemon together and create monstrosities. Which may or may not be my entire aim. So, what did it say? They accepted your Pokemon trainer application? Carlos, that's amazing. I'm so proud of you. Oh, isn't Blue? Ugh, Blue. That boy next door receiving his first Pokemon today as well? I overheard Professor Oak talking about it. What is that name you like to call him again? Oh, you best believe we're ruining him. Hold on. Seeing as, right, he's always, you know, the type of person to say smell you later, we're just gonna go ahead and call him Stinky. You know? Nice and mature here. Such a bad name. It's perfect. Oh, I'm feeling really mature today, as you can tell. Oh yes, that's right. Well, I'm sure that you and Stinky... Oh boy, we'll have a ton of fun on your Pokemon journey together. I don't know about that one. Well, that's it, dear. I'm not holding you here any longer. Go have fun on your adventure. So, one thing about this game that's very important is you can press S if you're running this on an emulator with a keyboard, and you can toggle auto-run. And auto-run is beautiful, okay? So that's good. It means you already have running shoes. It's awesome that you're finally becoming a trainer, bro. Bada bing, bada boom. Yo, Carlos. Guess you just got accepted as an official Pokemon trainer. Me. I did. That's right, me. Oh. Huh? You got a letter too. I'm surprised they let you in. I didn't think the standards were so low. You know, it just doesn't hurt when it comes from a guy just called Stinky, you know? Don't feel any pain from that. Well, I guess there's no point in bragging about mine now then. Anyway, Gramps told me he's going to give me my first Pokemon. He went to Viridian City to run an errand, but he told me to wait for him at the lab. See ya! So, fun story about how I came to start playing this game and decided on it. First of all, yes, I have been playing the Pokemon Fusion Generator website quite a bit, and I did want to play a Fusion-ish game, because there's a couple of games that run on Fusions. So, what I did was, I found the two best-looking games, and I decided, you know, I would flip my trusty Pokemon Sun cartridge, Heads and Tails, you know, to see which one I would play. And, yeah, I landed on Heads, and that's why I'm playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion. Crazy story, I know. Carlos, careful. I stopped you just in time. They're hostile Pokemon that way. It's dangerous to go without a Pokemon. Speaking of which, I almost forgot. Isn't today the day you're supposed to receive your first Pokemon? Come, follow me to my lab. It's getting late. It'll be better to talk in there. I am so ready to see what horrific fusions we see here. It is time for you two to set out on your journey. Go and grab your Pokemon off the table. No fair. Why does Carlos always get to pick first? Probably because you're called Stinky. You'll get one too, Blue. Be patient. It's the moment of truth, okay? It's the moment of truth. Remember, these should, in theory, already be randomized. I suppose there is a slight chance that the randomization could be like a Bulbasaur mixed with a Bulbasaur. That could genuinely be a fusion, but that's unlikely. So let's go ahead and see the first of many. Oh my god, he's beautiful. Look at that beautiful sludge snake. That is not a nice name. That's a sludge snake. This ball contains Onma. Do you want to choose Onma? We're gonna go with no, we have to see the rest. Okay, that was beautiful, don't get me wrong, that was beautiful. This ball contains Arcachu. That's power right there. That is some power right there. Arcachu, okay, and finally... Beldum? Beldum? Excuse me, what? That's amazing. Hold on. Belcan. It's got the baby Kangaskhan has a Beldum face. That's adorable. Oh my god. Am I really? Oh, I want to pick Arcachu. I do. But the baby Beldum has a look at that. I'm torn. I'm torn already. I'm already seeing beautiful things. Okay, this is great. This is great. I actually need a moment to decide here. Onma's out of the running, okay? Onma's good, but Belcan. Belcan's pretty good. In terms of a pure visible point, I'd probably say Belcan's the best, but I don't know how evolution works. I also don't know if I can, like, unfuse the randomized fusion. If I can unfuse it and just take a Beldum away and turn it into a Metagross that I can fuse with something else later... Wait, that would also then be randomized, I think, because I chose Insane on everything. I don't know how much randomization this goes into. So I think we're going to go with Arcachu, because I'm not sure how things go, I suppose. And plus, if it's this randomized, we'll run into a Beldum fusion of some sort later on anyway. Or even an Kangaskhan fusion that'll have a different baby Pokemon. It's fine. We're going to take the Arcachu. Do we want to give it a nickname? No, because I'll never remember what anything is if I do that. So, you choose Arcachu, huh? Well, Gramps just got me one of these new DNA splicer they were talking about on TV. So I guess I'll take the other two and try it out on them. So, fun fact, I'm pretty sure in the original base game, if I was to choose like a standard Bulbasaur, he would then fuse the Charmander and Squirtle together, and you'd play through the game somewhat normally until you get DNA splicers. We're not about that life. We need fusions and randomization as quickly as possible because it's fun. Of course, here, I'll show you how to use them. Fusion! Ha! I didn't realize this was Dragon Ball Z, okay. DNA splices can be used to combine the DNA of two Pokemon together to create an entirely new species of Pokemon. I would give you some as well, Carlos, but unfortunately this was my last pair. It's okay, buddy, don't you worry. Good luck on your journey. So now I think we have to fight. Not so fast, Carlos. Let's have a battle to see how much stronger a Pokemon gets when it's fused with another one. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. What did he actually end up with? And will it stay as that? Rival Stinky sends out Bulbasaur. So I guess it's not randomized? I guess this first Pokemon isn't randomized to give you like a fighting chance? Okay, that makes a lot of sense. We can go for a Fire Fang and it should be neutral. Should do decent damage. That is decent damage, okay. Look at this Arcachu right here. Look at this adorable little dog rat. Dog rat. Yeah, it's just a casual dog rat. Rival Stinky gets absolutely thrashed because he doesn't have a true randomized Pokemon yet. Pfft, this Pokemon is completely worthless. I'll find some better ones. Anyway, I'm off to collect gym badges. Smell you later. No, we'll smell you later, okay? That's why you got the nickname. Carlos, before you leave, could you please do me a favor? I need you to pick up a parcel at Viridian City's Pokemart for me. It's just down the road, but I forgot to pick it up earlier. And with that, we begin our journey. So, from what I can see, this does look a little bit different. This is obviously still Pallet Town, but in terms of like appearances, this is nice. There's an Exeggutor, there's Tauros. Things just look a lot neater, I guess is the phrase I would say. We'll have a quick look at the Pokemon map, real quick, the town map, and see if anything is any different. What is this? Use this to return to the last Pokemon Center you visited if you get stuck somewhere. Oh, they know me so well. They know what's gonna happen. They're prepared for me to break everything. I appreciate this. I appreciate the thought that went into catering for my stupidity. Anyway, town map. Let's have a quick look and see if anything looks different. This is a crazy map. Okay. We still have Pallet Town, Cinnabar, Viridian Forest, Pewter. This all looks the same. Bad Moon, Cerulean Cave, all the okay. Let's say Crimson City? Crimson City is new. Okay. I don't know what Crimson City is about. Rock Tunnel. Ugh, Rock Tunnel. Ugh. Oh, that place. The nightmares. Okay. That all looks pretty similar, other than the city in the top right. Pokemon League. Mount Silver. Oh, they expect me to go to Mount Silver at some point. This might go on for a while, huh? Okay. Okay. All that is good information to have, though. Let's go ahead and start running around on these first routes and just seeing what randomizations we see. It's a Clefsea. Aww. Aw, it's cute in its own special way. Aww. Okay. Well, we're gonna ignore Clefsea. We're gonna go ahead and speak to you because you'll give me a potion. Yes, please. Thank you very much. And let's go ahead and start our journey to Viridian City. This route looks a bit different to what I remember. Is that a trainer as well? Another Clefsy, so it looks like it's randomized route by route. Okay. Or there is a very, very, very small chance we ran into the same randomization twice in a row. But I imagine it's just randomized like Pidgey with Clefsy. Hey, you're a Pokemon trainer? I'm a new trainer too. Trainers on Route 1. Wow. That's different. Last Mimi sends out a hop nub. Its existence is pain. Its existence is just pain. Yep, but you're a grass ice type or something. So bye. You're getting fire fanged, buddy. Last Mimi goes down. Boy, your Pokemon looks like a total powerhouse. Got that right. Radiant City isn't too far uphill. Don't give up. Avoid the tall grass if your Pokemon are hurt. My Pokemon should be good. Does it say anything interesting? If a game is lagging too much, try turning off 3D mode. Okay, so far I haven't seen any lag. So far this game feels nice and smooth, from my perspective, which is always good to see. I am a big fan of that. I have also noticed that our Pokemon does seem to face me, and I get why that's the case. You can't really see the back of the Fusion from the Fusion website that this originates from, so that's probably why. It just looks a little bit odd. I'm not used to seeing my own Pokemon face me. Moran! Is that Mareep with Nidoran or Marill with Nidoran? I assume Mareep, because I think that's what the Cry did. That's a kinda cute Pokemon. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. This route does look slightly different. Normally we'd come up the right-hand side. Slight changes to mix things up a bit. This looks nice as well. I am liking what they've done with the place. Fusing Pokemon is a lot of fun. You can learn all sorts of things about it at the Pokemon Academy. This is the Pokemon Center. Heal your Pokemon for free. Okay. We don't actually need healing, but we'll speak to people inside. Pokemon Centers are so convenient for trainers like me. They heal all your Pokemon completely and they don't even charge you anything. We've seen the Pokemon Spearow. I'll trade you my Bellsprout for it. That's a very ordinary Pokemon. I don't really feel like we want that. We're gonna fuse everything. We are all about the randomization. Pokemon, come find all your Pokemon-related goods. Yes, please. Hello, how can I help you? Parcel for Professor O. Yep, that should, in theory, be Pokeballs. And as part of our special promotion, we're giving out free DNA splices with every parcel delivery. So here you go. Now, can I use this now? Because I have a randomized Pokemon. I think I could. But also, Arcachu is a pretty good fusion, so I don't think we want to do that just yet. We'll play about with that a little bit more next episode. We'll just get the basics down for this episode, I think. I need to stock up on potions and get Pokeballs too. We'll have a quick look at the Pokemon Academy and see what they can teach us. Is this it? Yes, it is. Pokemon Academy, learn all there is to know about Pokemon. What can we learn here? Learn stuff's boring. A fused Pokemon learns moves from both Pokemon. There's a wiki for this game. Look it up online. Didn't know that. Good to know. Fairy is a fairy type, meaning fairies are in the game. Kadabra, Machoke, Haunter, and Graveler normally evolve by trading. But apparently they'll also evolve without having to trade if you can get them up to level 40. Big change, I like that. But I bet you'd have to be an exceptional trainer to pull that off. Okay. Does books say anything? No? Okay. Hi, welcome to the Pokemon Academy. What would you like to learn about? Stats, conditions, and type effectiveness we get. Pokemon Fusion. Fusing Pokemon. To fuse Pokemon, you need an item called DNA Splices. Combine up the Pokemon. When fusing Pokemon, whichever Pokemon has the highest level will become the body. The other will become the head. Interesting. If both Pokemon are the same level, the body Pokemon will be the first one selected. Okay. Would you like to learn something else? Yes, because you apparently have the information that I actually want to learn. Typing. As a rule, the typings of fused Pokemon are determined by its head's first type and its body's second type if it's a dual-type Pokemon. Okay. For example, a fusion of Butterfree, a bug flying, as the head, with Tentacle, water poisons the body, will be a bug poison type Pokemon. That's a boring type, but yeah. Okay. What about, I guess we should learn about evolution, considering that's going to be a large part of this. Both halves of fused Pokemon evolve independently from each other. Each half will evolve whenever the corresponding unfused Pokemon would evolve. So if we get Charmander fused with Blastoise at level 16, the Charmander will evolve into a Charmeleon? But it's randomized, so will we get something entirely new? I guess that part's not very well explained because of my situation here. Movesets. Fused Pokemon will actually learn moves from both base Pokemon. Just every move? Okay, that's borderline broken, but okay. I'm okay with that. Does that mean my Arcachu can learn Flamethrower and Thunderbolt? Because that's a powerful thing right there. Okay, let's not accidentally click the starting thing again. Let's learn about stats, abilities, and we don't need to learn about anything else. I guess we should learn about unfusing as well. Stats, though. Stats of fused Pokemon are determined by a weighted average of the stats of both Pokemon. The attack, defense, and speed will be closer to those of the body. Oh, we can min-max this. And the HP, special attack, and special defense will be closer to those of the head. Ooh, you could make a real tank. If you were to, like, mix, like, a Golem and a Snorlax the right way around, you could have a real tank. My lord, okay, you could min-max that very, very well. Let's have a quick look at abilities. Fused Pokemon can get either. One, I guess, is determined randomly. That makes things easier for me, okay. And finally, unfusing. If you use DNA splices on an already fused Pokemon, the two Pokemon will unfuse. You need a free spot in your party for this to work, but your Pokemon will also lose experience in the process. Alright, lots of valuable information there that I will try to remember and probably forget in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna be honest. I will have forgotten all that by next episode. That's fine though, it's there if we need to relearn it, I suppose. For now though, one thing I do quickly want to mention is there's going to be a slight change to the upload schedule I have right now. It's a change for the better, and it's because we are going to be going with 2 playthroughs running at once. So this playthrough here, starting next week, because this is being uploaded Tuesday, because I'm a dum-dum and I didn't upload on the right day. But starting next Monday, this will be uploaded Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And the other playthrough that will be starting tomorrow will be uploaded Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So a little bit of a change around for there, but more stuff, should be good. We'll see. Oh, Carlos, how's my old Pokemon doing? Well, it seems like it likes you a lot. What? You have something for me? Yeah, Pokeballs. Gimme. 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 Give Pokeballs. You could always defuse your Pokemon if you don't like the result, but it will lose experience in the process. We just learned that at the Pokemon Academy, Professor. You're slow. There's also another thing. I've got to give you your Pokedex. Why are you giving me this? Why are you giving me this? I'm never going to be able to use this. I already gave my grandson his before he left. The Pokedex automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. Yeah, great. There are over 120,000. It's a big number to comprehend. Species of Pokemon when you consider Pokemon Fusion, so I cannot possibly expect you to complete it. You should still try and catch as many as you can. 120,000. That's a big number. That's a big old number. That is slightly terrifying. For now though, let's go ahead, catch ourselves one Pokemon, preferably the Nidoran. Yeah, that. We'll go ahead and catch this. I want to unfuse it and see what happens. So we'll Fire Fang it, which shouldn't take it out in one hit. Doesn't take it out in one hit. Arcachu is strong, but not quite that strong. We'll go ahead. I have no idea what the catch rates are going to be like when it comes to catching these fused Pokemon. But these don't seem like crazy strong Pokemon. So it shouldn't be too hard to catch. There's also a good chance that we'll learn Thunder Wave with this Pokemon, meaning catching Pokemon might actually be a little bit easier earlier on, and that's good to have. There we go, we catch ourselves our Moran. Sounds like a fruit. Might be a fruit. I don't know. This fluffy wool, definitely grape. The poison wool Pokemon, electric poison. You know? That's a pretty unique type. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. I can nickname them at any time? Ooh, that's a luxury I have not had, ever. That's really cool. Bashful nature, strong and defiant, has static, has Thunder Wave, with Growl, Scratch, Tackle, and Thunder Wave. I want to unfuse this real quick for two reasons. It lets us test whether the DNA splices are reusable or if we have to buy them every time, and it lets me see what happens to an unfused Pokemon in a randomizer, because it might be weird. So we're going to unfuse this. They're going to lose XP, but that's fine. We aren't too worried about XP right now. Your Pokemon was successfully unfused. So they unfused as normal? Normal. Good to know. Do they refuse as normal, or do they refuse randomized is the next thing we have to learn. And as soon as that is learned, our learning process, I believe, is complete. And we do everything. So, we do lose the DNA splices each time. So we can't just, like, run into the Elite Four with 3 very convenient Pokemon that we can rearrange and stuff like that. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna go ahead and put them back, though. You could call this a little bit of a waste. It's a little bit of a waste of money for sure, but we're gonna grab some more DNA splices for sure. We're gonna go ahead, fuse them back, and see what happens. So let's go ahead, fuse you with you. Fuse the 2 Pokemon, yes. Do you fuse as normal, or do you fuse into something completely random again? Oh, it fused the other way. I was so confused for a little while. Okay, Nidoreep, that's fine. You know, that's still fine. Highly toxic bite, it doesn't make any real difference. Keep which ability? Ooh, static. I thought it was random. I guess it's not? Huh, okay. I guess it's not completely random then? Either way, this is now a Nidoreep. Is it any different? Realistically, no. Not as such. It doesn't matter too much, to be honest. For now, though, I feel like that is a nice spot to round up for this episode. We've got a lot of the learning process out of the way. Next episode's when we really start to get into the randomization part of this, I think, when we start seeing some of the crazy things in, like, Viridian Forest with the trainers. But if you have enjoyed this episode and are excited for more Infinite Fusion, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!